Well, hello, everybody. Hi, Richie, Marty, Leanne, Georgianne, David, Danny, Saxon, David. How y'all doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. Mark will not be joining us tonight, I'm pretty sure. So, and Rob will be here later. But right now, I am Saxon until Rob gets here. Mark won't be here tonight, as far as I know. Haven't heard from him. So, hi, Tom Kingery. So, Danny, Richie, Saxon, you want to come up? Come on up. Hi, Lewis. How you doing? Hey, Saxon, thanks for coming up.
Hello, Bill. I hate seeing people stream along.
Okay, Danny. Yeah, I want to talk to people. You know, I've run into a problem shipping out gifts, and it's all due to a P.O. box in the U.S. postal system. Incognito won a prize. It still shows his prize in transit. They actually put it in his mailbox, then took it back out and told him it could not be delivered to that box because the name is not associated with it. Yet he's gotten mail with incognito on it, packages all the time there. Hi, Jim. So
are they shipping it back to you?
Huh?
Are they shipping it back to you?
It's still in transit. It doesn't say what it's doing. It says in transit, late arrival. But it's been one or two times that, hi, Neil, they've actually put it in his box, taken it back out, and told him they couldn't put it in his P.O. box. I've never had that happen before. Luckily, I go through pirate ships, so I'm insured. And I'm going to give them a few more days and go, hey, you know, I'm filing a claim here since you guys can't seem to get your crap together.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah. Hi, Shane. And another thing I saw today, there are parts of the U.S. Postal Services that are striking in certain places, even though by law they legally can't. Something to do with staffing problems. So I don't know whether they just call in and don't show up for work or what. But because I was in a stream this morning and somebody could mail out. They said, we knew about Canada, but they tried to mail out to another town. They're going, can't do it here in the U.S. So I looked it up, and yeah, it says some sections of the U.S. mail are striking here in the States. So
I thought USPS was all union, and it was kind of an all or nothing thing.
Well, they're not supposed to. The problem is it's a federal government union. It's not separate from the government. Hi, Marvin Huff. So they tell them they can't strike. So like I said, I don't think they're not actually striking. They're just calling it sick and stuff.
Yeah, they're doing a brownout or whatever they call that. A sick out.
Yeah.
Well, it is what it is. You know, I've heard a lot of people complaining about shipping this time of year, and I don't blame them. Me personally, my USPS down here works pretty good. I can't complain. They're pretty prompt with not very many lost packages, but it's Christmas season. If somebody wins,
I mailed this out to him
now on Christmas, don't even go to the post office. I will ship it after Christmas.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do here. Next week will be my members giveaway, plus what I'm donated to Rob's stream. That's not going to go out till after the first of the year. Hi, John, Finders Keepers. But yeah, I shipped that out 3.5 weeks ago to him. Hi, Ronnie. So
I'm sure it's just as bad where you guys are, but I keep seeing on Weirdo Book that Amazon is delivering packages to the wrong houses and just sending pictures saying delivered because they're hiring all those Amazon temp drivers.
Yeah,
you know, they're hiring all those, and some of these people are just literally throwing a package out, taking a picture, and saying delivered to get paid for it. And sometimes there's somebody posting a picture today the actual delivered picture that they showed of the packages was a download off of the internet, off of, like Photostock or Reddit or something like that, was a download for a security system showing the packages and the pictures. And they're like, this is the picture they sent me for my packages were delivered. And other people screenshotted it off of the internet. They're like, yeah, you can go right on the internet and download that.
Yeah.
And so the driver kept the packages.
We just started having problems with Amazon here. We got new people, but like yesterday, a guy pulled up, got halfway up our walkway, stopped, turned around, went back, got in the van, took off. About 45 minutes later, here he comes back to deliver the package. He goes, sorry about that. But our biggest problem here is with Walmart deliveries. They're all third party now. They don't have their own delivery drivers anymore.
Yep.
And FedEx. One day, FedEx pulled up in front of the house. We have a lot of cats, so we ordered a lot of cat products. Well, I heard this big crash in the back of the guy's van. We buy cat litter in the plastic tubs. Well, he stacked 7 of those on top of each other. So when he stopped, boom. They're in boxes, but he comes up and you can see cat litter leaking out of these cardboard boxes. And he said, we're denying that delivery. He goes, why? I said, they're leaking. You broke them. He goes, are you sure? I go, well, you got cat litter pouring out of the frickin' box. What do you think? But yeah, the postal service here is touch and go. FedEx. Amazon was about the only one that was real good. But yeah, this time of the year.
Oh, it's so messed up. I'm not perfect. I try to do all of my shopping and all my deliveries and things I expect to receive through the mail months before.
Oh, my mom taught me when I was younger. She did all her Christmas shopping after Christmas for the next year. Because you usually got better deals than she just boxed it up, throw it in the closet, and wait a year.
For me, it depends on how the year's going. If the year is more of a struggle for me financially, or in the past, it was. If the year was more of a struggle for me financially, I would start doing Christmas in like June. If it wasn't as bad, if it was a good year or whatever, then I wasn't worried about it. But I always try to start in October at the latest.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Mark Miller. Oh, yeah. I'd never hit their sales, it's close to Christmas. I hated that, trying to go to the mall or something, and it's ridiculous.
I mean, the last minute things are what they are. There's very little you can do about it. But
yeah.
Anymore, their sales aren't even sales anymore.
Oh, I know. They raise the price up and then drop it just before. Yeah.
Well, all year round, they're selling things at the minutest of profit, trying to make their money on pure numbers. So when the sale comes around, very few things are actually a better price. I got particular things that I buy kind of a lot of, not kind of a lot, but this is one of them. This is a particular type of flashlight. It's a Nebo 2000 lumen flashlight or whatever. They're good and they're cheap. This light fluctuates between $50 and $30. Huge fluctuation. I go on there one day and it's $49.99. I go on there 3 days later and it's $29.99. And it's stupid. So when I want things like that, I just write them down and check every couple of days. But they're just the profit margins are so thin. I went on like Amazon's Black Friday, Cyber Monday, whatever they want to call it this particular year. And Prime Day, sales weren't that good. I compared what they were selling them for to what I already know what things cost that I want. So the sales weren't that good. If some of them were even better.
Well, it's like the pinpointers I got for Rob's giveaway. I got a good deal on them. They dropped $10 for Black Friday. Then immediately went up $20 a piece more right after, and they weren't even that high a price originally. It's like, damn. Hi, Gary. You came back.
Yeah, and you wait 2 or 3 days, and they'll be right back down to that Black Friday price.
Yeah,
I did that.
Hi, medical detectors.
I did something a couple of years ago. I was watching it and the Black Friday price came on and I'm like, oh, that's a couple bucks better than it was. I'll buy it. And then I watched, and within the next week, it went down to below the Black Friday price.
Yeah.
Not
I
awesome.
know, it's ridiculous.
Oh, Marvin Huff. Hey, man, email me. I hope everything's okay for you, man.
Ronnie, I saw you in here. I'll get hold of you in a day or two about your prize, whether it'll be an e-card or I'm going to ship that thing. I got to see what it's going to cost and everything. I can't shop on a Friday. I'm a white guy. I'm not. John, are you? You going to dig stock? Yeah, don't worry, Gary. Most of us can't spell anyway, so. And even when we get it wrong, we know what we're saying to each other. So.
It is amazing how good we have gotten at interpreting these horribly spelled, horribly punctuated things that we type. And you know, I'm not criticizing people because I put out some pretty weird stuff sometimes too.
Yeah.
But you're reading some of this stuff. It used to piss me off to no end back in the day, and now I look at it and I'm like, I know what they mean.
Yeah, I know.
I can assume anyway. You just get so used to it. My autocorrect is, you know, everybody's autocorrect's on crack, but my autocorrect, for some reason, my autocorrect turns is into "id." So and you know, I'm not just talking to friends here. I'm messaging customers and, you know, people who have never met me or things like that, and it keeps turning is into "id." Hello, Shannon.
Yeah, you're right, Gary. That's how Practical Ken got the name Particle Ken. Yeah. Because when Shane the Blind Treasure Hunter put his name in chat, and it came up Particle instead of Practical.
Yeah. I don't know, Madison. Sometimes I think that my bad spelling might be better than what autocorrect does to me sometimes.
Oh, I know. They give you a whole different word a lot of times in autocorrect. You're going, what? That's not even what I was looking for.
Autocorrect's done some bad things to my words, or to my text.
Oh, happy birthday, Shannon.
I think Shannon's birthday was last week or something like that. Happy birthday either way, Shannon.
No, I think it was yesterday or today. Today, I think. Because I know I was on Facebook. I said, happy birthday. Just saying it again. Oh, let's see. 26, 27, 8 in the house. Thank you.
Nice.
Zach says never spelled my name right.
I spelled your name perfectly correct yesterday after you said that once. Please don't ever expect it again.
But
won't happen twice. I just type it in real quick. I don't look.
That's why I hate it on the my Android phone. That's the worst. Because you go to type something and it'll change words on your gun. No, I don't. You know, the hell are you doing?
I'll get in arguments with mine, and it'll, you know, it changes the word, so I erase it and I type it again, and I'm trying to do it so fast that I don't go up and hit the check mark. So it'll change the same word 3 times and piss me off.
Yep. Are you making dinner for everybody, Gary?
He absolutely is. I believe it was ribeyes with baked potato and baked beans.
Oh, awesome, Gary. Gary says auto type puts in Robin instead of Rob. Okay. When's the last time you said hi to a person named Robin? It's been a while for me. I know that.
Talk to somebody named Robin?
Yeah.
Robins are usually 50 to 60-year-olds.
And few and far between.
Yeah.
Just call Factor Meals. They will send it to you.
Robin, that was a 60s early 70s name, right?
Yeah, pretty much. 50s, 60s, 70s. Just don't see it that much anymore.
No.
So what's your weather like there, Zaxxon?
Freezing. Absolutely
What?
freezing. Freezing.
What is it, 70 degrees?
60.
60, yeah.
No, it was nice today. It was actually a little warm. It's last week we were having some nights getting down into the high 20s.
Oh, that's right. Torchy's a Robin. I forgot. Thank you. I always call her Torchy though. So
Gary, I tried on Rumble and it was worthless for me. It seems the whole thing is politically based.
yeah.
And even besides the political base, getting your videos to pop up in their feeds to other people or whatever is ridiculous. And I'm a believer of if you're on, say you're on YouTube and it wants you to do a survey. Well, if you want your channel to grow or whatever, and it's asking you to do a survey on your channel, do the survey. Scratch their back, they're going to scratch yours. Rumble, I tried everything I could, and it was just worthless.
Yeah, I tried Rumble, worthless, and BitChute, which is basically that's a transfer. You can transfer everything straight from YouTube to BitChute. So I think it's kind of like the UK version because it's out of the UK, but it was all politically based too. So,
yeah. The platform was very clunky to me. Madison says nobody watches on Rumble. Rumble doesn't promote your videos at all, anything like YouTube, and it just doesn't work as good as.
Yeah, BitChute's the same way. I couldn't get any subscribers, very few, unless you go live and are political, like you said, then you get all kinds of people in there. Now I found out one thing. I watched the video today on YouTube because I'm monetized now for ads.
Yeah.
And this I didn't know. There's 3 ways you get paid for ads on your videos. If it's a 30-second or shorter ad, they have to watch the whole ad or you get nothing. If it's over 30 seconds, they must watch 30 seconds of the ad. But the best thing you can do is if an ad pops up, I don't even know if I monetize this one or not. Oops. If you click on the ad, it'll open up another page because it'll say buy now or go here. Once you do that, you go back and click out of the ad and you get paid for the full ad, whether you watch it or not. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I run an ad blocker. Sorry, folks, you don't make crap off of me unless I watch it on my phone.
Yeah.
But for years,
letting people know because I heard so many different stories on how it worked.
There's so much, so many ins and out to it, and they change it daily. And there's when you are getting ads on your PC, if you're watching on a PC, you can refresh the stream and not get ad. Because now it's the second time you've watched.
Yeah.
Garbage like that.
So.
Yeah, I'm using Mozilla Firefox.
No, so they were talking earlier.
Go ahead. What were you saying, Bill?
It would be nice to watch their ads or click on it, help make some money for shipping and stuff like Rob and Charlie.
It can, but I think we're actually on your stream one night, and Rob showed us what he made off of the actual ads and the views and all that. It was laughable.
Yeah.
It didn't even pay for the electricity. Nice, Gary.
Well, that's because if you click through it, they get nothing unless you watch 30 seconds of an ad that's more than 30, or if you left and it ran for me. Oh, thank you, Gary. Thank you very much. But because I thought I'd been told, yeah, well, if the ad pops up, you get something. No, it's not true. So
the way I had heard it is if
but then this video I watched was 2 years old, so it might have changed since then too. But I haven't seen any newer ones about it. So
the way I had heard it is if you watched it till it let you skip, the channel owner got X amount. They got a quarter payment or something. If you watch the full thing, they got full payment. If the channel owner did a 16-minute video to where they could put all 8 ads in there or something like that, it was a better payment. But I mean, I know a couple $100 is a couple $100, but it takes a lot of views to get that.
Well, I noticed, like, since I was just monetized for the ads, I've made like $10, something like that, in the short time. So no, it is. So, but I went through and monetized all my old videos too. Park Rat says, "Quit fidgeting and making noise, Zach." Hi, Angie. Thank you guys for doing the raid.
Oh, Angie.
See, you don't have to be a kid to have little kid toys.
They're quite entertaining. Now I'll go back to rolling up my Christmas ad. I've had this thing for like 4 days, and I've rolled it up so many times that it just goes back into shape.
Oh, I know, Mark, but it's funny. If you do it late at night and tell them it's not for kids, you can pretty much get away with murder. But it's got to be after a certain time. But I've been waiting. My lighting in the house sucks to try to do a video, and I had that on. Shut off. Because I want to do a comparison on the pinpointers that I have.
Yeah.
So people know what they're getting for in that giveaway. But because the first thing I thought when I said, okay, Kaiweit's it's Chinese. No, it's not. They're East India. And they actually make a lot of good products, and they have real high ratings. So I don't mind sending money to East India over China.
It doesn't matter to me at all. I mean, I'll pay more for buying in the U.S., but once it's coming from out of the U.S., I don't give a crap where it came from as long as it's good stuff.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Well, that's the problem with Chinese stuff. I mean, it's weird. Back when China first started exporting a lot more goods here, they made some really good tools. Then they went to hell. And back in the 70s, we'd buy made in India, wrenches and stuff. Those were our loaners, or the ones we kept in the car in case somebody broke the car and stole them, because you knew them bastards were going to break in half on you. You'd get a tight nut or a rusted nut or bolt, and they would just snap. But now they make pretty good tools. So
the way it was explained to me, because obviously I deal with a lot of auto parts, and everything's going to be made in China. And I was talking with one of the suppliers who actually gets to visit some of these plants. I know he hasn't been to China, or I don't think so anyway. The way it was explained to me is even though they're all made in China or Mexico or anything like that, different brands will have different material requirements.
Yep.
So even though it might come out of the same factory with the same person building it, this brand is going to be better materials than this brand. And that's supposedly why we should pay more for particular brands.
Oh, yeah. It's been that way for years. But it's like in the late 50s, early 60s, when Japan started sending stuff over here, it was all garbage. Well, once they started getting but it was really super cheap compared to American products. once they started getting some money, they actually upgraded their stuff and kept upgrading it and really never went backwards. So,
I mean, even at that, you watch some of the break videos on, I watch tool breakage videos or whatever. The cheap Chinese ones are coming within 10 or 20% of the top of the line tools, and they're like, yeah, the top of the line one is better. They said, but what are you going to use the tool for? And do you need that last 10 or 20%?
Oh yeah. Well, it's like Craftsman now. Other than their ratchets and specialty tools, that's all made in China now. So
the vast majority of Mac tools, MAC tools, the vast majority of those are China.
Same with Snap-on.
Snap-on's a lot of China. They have a bit more American, but
Hi, Blackbird. Good to see you.
Blackbird.
Oh yeah, I was watching this guy was on the YouTube channel and goes, "Oh, you should buy Snap-on. It's a much better product than Harbor Freight." I'm going, well,
it is.
They're showing two toolboxes, one from Snap-on, one from Harbor Freight. And the Harbor Freight toolbox was a heavier gauge material, had more features, and was about a third less than the Snap-on.
Yeah, but I can tell you the difference right there. The old shop, the shop I used to work in, I have a big old 6 foot long Snap-on toolbox. I bought this thing in about 05. I've done nothing to it. The only thing that's ever broken on it has been it's a lock and roll. So you got to move the little plastic switch to the side. And if you don't do that before you open the drawers, you'll break them. If you just grab on a drawer and rip it open, I've broken one or two of those, but I've had this thing for pretty close to 20 years now. My boss at the shop was a fucking tight ass, went and bought a same size toolbox from Home Depot for, like 10% of the price. Went and bought the same size toolbox from Home Depot, and he's much nicer to his stuff than I am, probably because he uses it a lot less, but he's much nicer to his stuff than I am. His rollers, his drawer rollers, and things like that started having problems nearly instantly compared to my Snap-on.
Yeah.
Compared to my Snap-on that has never had an issue.
Yeah, but Harbor Freight has done, like you said, they send over their specs and they want it made to this quality, which they didn't used to. They just buy it and have their name thrown on it.
Yeah.
So, no, stay down. Okay, Gary and John, you're talking about stuff and coming back to the US to be made. I'll tell you why that's not going to happen. And it's not because it costs more here. It's because I retired from production work after 30 years. The average age of a person working production in this country is 50 years old and older. Young people don't want to do dirty production jobs. They just don't. That's what stopped. That's why a lot of it has gone away, because the younger kids, production, especially anything mechanical.
That's not what the entire culture that's fed to the youngins. The entire culture is on the smart end of on the spectrum. You're going to go to college. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. You're going to make a ton of money. Yeah. Bullshit. I make more than a lot of college graduates.
Oh yeah.
And on the dumb end of the spectrum, you're going to be a hustler. You're going to be a rapper. You're going to do something where you're allowed to wear, $200 Nikes, and they wind up flipping burgers. The college kids go out and do college jobs if they can get one, or they wind up managing the burger flippers.
And then 3 or 4 years down the road, that college degree is no good because that job went away anyhow.
And meanwhile, your dirty hand workers are the ones whose rates and wages keep hiring, because guess what? In my town, it's a week and a half to get a drain unplugged from the plumber. There aren't enough plumbers. So you either wait a week and a half, you find some idiot off of Facebook who's willing to come and try and do it. We know how that ends up, or you pay for emergency rates.
Yeah. Well, it's like here, we got a hot tub out back. Clarksville is 200 and some odd thousand people. There's not a place here in town that services hot tubs. They sell them, but they don't service them.
Yeah.
But you need somebody for HVAC, they're all over the place. But certain things, they just,
Well, that's how it is everywhere. Everywhere has their specialties. I'm sure there's somewhere that services hot tubs, but
I had to fill out a thing, and it'll be 48 hours for somebody to get back to me. There's not one place. I could not find anybody in the town itself. three or four places that sell them don't service them. The pool service people here don't service hot tubs. So it's going to be from out of town.
Mm-hmm. Which means that any guy who likes getting his hands dirty, that feels like doing that, is going to come in and he can charge whatever he wants.
Yep, exactly. They already get estimated price because I know some of the jets aren't working. Well, it'll be $150 to $550 depending.
Mm-hmm.
That was the quote I got right off.
Yeah. And if there's only one guy in town and he's really busy, guess what that number is going to be when he's done?
Yeah.
It's not going to be $550. It's going to be $750 because we had some overages here. We had to get a part. But he's the only guy in town. He can charge whatever the hell he wants. I actually saw a handyman, and he got flamed for this. But I saw a handyman.
Thanks for stopping by, Marvin. Have a good night.
Later, Marvin. I put my phone number higher in chat where my email's on my channel. I'm Zaxxon@gmail.com.
Hey,
but this dude put it on Facebook. Okay. He's just offering handyman services. He makes a post on Facebook. He says, I feel like it's not even, if I'm not getting $200, it's not even worth showing up for a handyman. We're talking unlicensed, uninsured, Facebook find handyman. And people find him and they go through his previous posts, fair prices and all that. They had their way with him.
Gary, if I had the tools I would, plus like here, this house is being bought under a VA loan. So there are things, and VA loans come with a warranty. So if you touch anything yourself that takes a licensed contractor to do it, you void your warranty automatically.
Well, I mean, at the same time, Bill, and I'm not criticizing at all. Aren't you in your 70s?
Almost. Next year I'll be 70. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you got a whole lifetime of doing that crap. Like you really want to be bent over upside down underneath a bug-infested hot tub because there's spiders. There's got to be spiders.
Oh yeah.
Nice warm hot tub.
Spiders. You name it, it's in there. Yeah, no, I don't do that stuff anymore. I don't turn a wrench on a car anymore either. I take that somewhere else. The only thing I do work on is my scooter because there's a couple places here that work on electric scooters. They actually charge more for working on those than they do their gas scooters. It's like, you are freaking kidding me. Much easier to work on and you're charging twice as much. No.
My brother requires electric scooters and he's like, they're incredibly simple. He says it's always a connection issue somewhere.
Yep.
And he says they're incredibly simple. He says they want so much to fix the things. It's cheaper to go on Facebook and find another scooter.
Yeah.
So he does the vast majority of his repairs.
Yep. Oh yeah. I just work on mine. It's like, nah, I can upgrade it and make it better than what you want to do just to fix one problem. No. No. Oh yeah. That's why when I'm thinking, okay, electric vehicle, get one of the cheap Chinese made ones when they come over that has the bare minimum. It'll be easy to fix.
Well, I mean, that's really what you do. Teslas are semi-nice. They have quality control issues, things like that, but they run like a bat out of hell. But the reality is, the American consumer is not the Tesla buyer. We need the Toyota Corolla of Teslas. Crappy stereo, uncomfortable seats that gets good mileage and isn't pretty.
Hi, Wendy. Yeah, it's amazing. One thing I do like about Tennessee is, one, the gun laws are great here, but two, when it comes to vehicles, they pretty much let you license anything for the road here. So,
that thing got wheels on it. Yeah, here's a plate.
Pretty much. Well, Mark, I do a lot of my own stuff, but with arthritis and a bad hip, if I got to get down on the ground, I don't do much. Oh, that's the same here. Here, Gary. Tennessee says, well, as long as it moves and stops, you're fine. But there's a guy here in town. He bought it was $800 for a mini electric pickup from China. He got $800. He ordered it. Then they realized it didn't come with a lithium battery. That was another $2,200.
Oh, is that the gimmick on those?
Yeah.
I see those things every now and then.
You see a really cheap price, but that doesn't come with the battery. The batteries would cost.
I see those things every now and then. I'm like, it would be cool just to have one of those and waste the money, but
he bought it, and anything over an incline like that, if it was more than 50 feet, the thing wasn't strong enough to pull it up over the hill. But how many detectors do I have? I'm down to 4 right now. Nice, Sturka. But yeah, but the thing ran good. Flat level ground, it was fine, which is mostly here anyway. So
a little bit of electrical knowledge, you bump those voltages up, you'll get
a pump of voltage, get a little better motor, than the one that was in it. But it was
just bump up the voltage. Worry about the motor when you burn it up.
Yeah, after you burn it out, yeah. Well, I know that's what they do on a lot of the scooters. It's this 36 volt, 48 volt, same hub on all of them. So they just,
Right back when cordless power tools were getting really popular, before Milwaukee took over the market, DeWalt was really high on the list. I was talking to the father-in-law who had a lot of that crap, and he says the motor in the 12 volt cordless DeWalt is the same motor that's in the plug-in one. It's an identical motor. He says they just changed the voltage.
Oh yeah, that's like when I worked production, I always bought DeWalt drills for the one simple fact. You could have a 14 volt drill or a 20 or 24 volt drill, and the batteries could interchange on any of them.
Yeah.
So when a lot of companies do it, hi Angel, hi Swamp Dog, hi J Paul. So I'll be 70 in November, and I'm getting another hip here mark in next month, hopefully a month after. And I fell out of 3 trees. I took a 140-foot ride under a motorhome one time. That was fun. How many people?
What would you consider the stupidest thing you've ever done?
Besides taking a 140-foot ride under a motorhome?
I don't know. Just what would you consider the stupidest thing you've ever done?
I climbed up a limb in a tree, new gear, did not check the new gear to make sure it was good before I went up the tree. I was about 40 feet from the ground coming back down, and a brand new D-ring had a crack in it. It was the one holding my safety line. So I dug my spurs in, everything went snap, and I went 40 feet down, flat on my back.
It's rough.
Oh, thank you, Joel. I'm hoping it'll go good too. I'd hate to have to give up metal detecting. As long as I can walk, I can metal detect. So.
As long as you can move a little bit, we can figure out a way to get you metal detecting.
Oh, okay. We'll have Mark agree to start drinking alcohol. Yeah. But one thing you always learn when you're doing something dangerous, working somewhere, always check your equipment, to make sure it's safe.
It's a lesson you wind up learning 2 or 3 times. You learn it when you learn the job.
Yeah.
You learn it when you get lazy and stop checking your equipment. And if you're lucky, you learn it after the second time you get lazy and stop checking your equipment.
Yep.
Same, Mark.
It's like one time before I worked in production, falling timber and the trees and stuff like that. We got our climbing ropes in the back of the truck, and this kid, and I thought he was smarter than that, but he grabs a saw and throws it right on top of the ropes. And I'm going, that is the dumbest thing you can do. He goes, what? I go, you just threw a chainsaw blade on top of climbing ropes that, keep us from dying. And I go, all it takes is one little nick, and that thing can start fraying on you up the tree and be gone. So,
I don't leave my climbing ropes in my car. I don't pile stuff on them. I got one on the top shelf in the garage, and I got a brand new one in my closet.
We've done the job. We're throwing the truck to go back, at the end of the day. And like
you guys working.
Wendy, stupidest thing, I got married this one time. Well, not current time, past one. Good save there, Wendy. There was this one time at band camp. Did it include a flute there, Mark? Like the old saying, you don't listen to the guy that says, hey, I want to check the gas tank. You got a match?
Fire on the outside of the gas tank isn't that bad.
Well, in the old days when you had really hot, good gasoline, it could be if the tank was low.
Yeah, we don't have good gasoline.
Yeah, I know. I don't worry about it anymore. You can't even smell the stuff half the time.
We got 15% alcohol. It's a great hand cleaner.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not even that good of a hand cleaner anymore. I do better with laundry soap.
Sorry, Gary. Well, he's supposed to be Jim, but I don't know. Something could have happened. Wow, I know Gary. He was traveling when he talked to me, so something could have happened. His dad ran over Papon and broke his arm with the car.
Yeah, Pat's over there talking about stabbing somebody on the prison yard.
Would I rather save cats or metal tech? I do both, will you me?
No, Bill, what we really need to do, and you could incorporate this, you need to find a cat and train it to walk in a grid pattern, and we can just figure out a way to put a little metal detector trailer on it. You can put the head unit on as a backpack and just walk in the grid pattern.
Well, that'd be easy because cats usually do a zigzag in the yard anyway. So, no, I said you're talking about gas. I remember back in the 70s, you'd go up to the airport and buy a gallon of, airplane fuel. That was like 140 octane.
It's 110 low lead now, but yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to put a whole bunch of that. Hi, Diana, in your car. Boom, hi, there's Rob. Speak of the devil. Somebody brought up his name and he's here. But,
oh, Papa. Yeah, adding just a little bit of that in there for the.
Oh yeah, we used to do that. It was really good.
All right, hang on.
Hold on.
Let me take a look at his face.
Tonight was almost as embarrassing as Sunday night on Tony's stream. Okay.
I could not find that. I guess I'm not subscribed to Tony, but I really wanted to see you guys go at it.
5280 Adventures.
Charlie smoked me, Zaxxon, and he guessed all his answers. And he smoked.
Well, if I remember right, everybody else on the panel smoked it, didn't they?
Jim, Bill, it was a bad night. He had three categories, Zach. He had numismatics, which is coin collecting, which I've been coin collecting since I was a kid. Thought I'd be pretty versed there. He had American history, which was my freaking major in college, and then he had metal detector. He had metal detector information.
Hey, you see the name Pat gave me there, Ron?
A Meridian Prime.
Minardian Prime.
Oh, Minardian Prime. That's about exactly right. It was embarrassing, Zach. I got 3 out of 10.
Well, Robert,
I got 4 out of 10. So And I thought I did bad.
It could have been worse, Rob. They could have had a Tesla category and everybody could have smoked you at Tesla too.
I said, I'd have been better with Tesla muffler questions tonight, okay?
He did too.
So I got Denise leaves me mail. I don't know how I get mail to her because this isn't my official address, but I get a loan officer addressed to Denise's address here. You are pre-approved for $5,000 of credit. So I'm looking all over this paper for because these things are always exorbitant loans.
Oh yeah.
Apparently the loan, the percentage is so high that they don't even list it here. It just says on the back. Here's what it says in little letters. This is an expensive form of credit. We encourage you to, at 1, only borrow what you need and can repay in accordance with the regular payment schedule, and 2, shop the marketplace until you're convinced that you have found the best possible solution. Wow, they tell you right up front, we're not even your best solution. When they don't tell you what the interest rate is up front, that's not a good sign.
Here's what I learned about some of those. I looked into some of those, why they can do that. Your regular financial institutions are basically limited at what kind of interest rates they can charge you. They're like 30, 35% or something. But if they set up the business on a reservation, if they're native, they can charge whatever the hell they want. And the reason I learned this is I was watching TV one night and I saw this Native American loan company. It was one of those loan companies. The interest rate was 99%. In the fine.
Even pawn stores are regulated now down here in Florida for less than that.
But on reservations they aren't regulated. They can charge what they want.
Oh, and Rob, like I was telling him earlier, like for your Christmas giveaway and stuff, I'm not going to ship anything out till after the first of the year.
Oh, I probably won't be getting stuff out for a week too.
Because Incognito won that pinpointer from me. Been 3.5 weeks. He still hasn't gotten it. It's in transit still. So I'm going to give him a few more days and then I'm going to file. No, you guys screwed up. I want money. Jason E. Minor, how you doing? We got 30 people in the house, from 34 down to 30. That was quick.
That's because I came in. Well, I know probably in 2 or 3 days, Bill, Denise and I are going to clean off the dining table behind us and start putting all the gifts together or the prizes together.
Oh, text done. Don't get me started. I got a property tax bill in 2 different amounts. Okay.
How do you get one in 2 different amounts? 2 properties?
Yeah.
No,
right,
Jason,
Pat.
I hadn't been home all day. Let me check right now. Howdy, Jay. Jesus.
What, do you get that many messages a day, Rob?
No, the Jesus was for something else.
Oh, I hate it when the internet's down here. My computer breaks down because I get between 200 and 250 emails a day between 2 accounts. So,
holy crap! What kind of bad stuff are you watching?
I never got rid of it. I got another email account that was for business when I was working production and was machine overseer, and I bought and sold equipment. Most of them are on that. And even though I have told all these people years ago, I'm retired now, I no longer work for these companies, I still get emails from, do you want to buy this? Do you want to buy that?
And you can't go down to the bottom of the email and unsubscribe?
I do, and it comes right back.
You can't block them?
I've never tried. Sometimes I like to see what they want for stuff, So
yeah,
I usually just delete it all. So.
Better, Mark, not perfect. Yeah, this time of year, I probably get 30 or 40 emails a day, but most of them are shopping places trying to get me to buy more crap.
Oh, I get a lot of that too.
Well,
The one I get a whole lot of is let us redo your website.
Bill and Zach, I got an email from Charlie today. Have you guys heard this news? You heard the news about Calico? Calico's fighting off basically bankruptcy, going out of business. So they sent this message to Charlie. Thank you for being a part of Calico. First off, we want to thank you for being such an important part of the Calico family. Your support and enthusiasm over the years have helped us connect with countless treasure hunters and share the joy of this amazing hobby. We wanted to share some honest news with you. This past year has been a tough one for us. With both Garrett and MindLab starting to sell directly to customers, we faced big challenges. It's hit us hard, not just in sales, but also in the lack of backing from the manufacturers we've relied on for so long. As much as we fought to keep Calico alive and thriving, the reality is that we're in a position where we may need to close. With the holiday season behind us, inventory moving slower, and cash flow tighter, we've had to make some tough calls, and one of those calls is to discontinue our affiliate program.
Oh, geez.
We wish we could keep you part of our business going for now, but we need to focus on cutting costs and regrouping for the future. Please know this decision was not made lightly. Every one of you has been a key part of Calico, and we're grateful for everything you've done to support us. Why this is goodbye for now. We hope it's not goodbye forever. Wow. All the best, your founder, Calico. Wow.
That sucks.
I mean,
but
that's what happens when manufacturers sell direct.
It's not just that. It's like here, the car dealerships. So straight, you say where you go and you see a salesman, they can tell you absolutely nothing about the car. I'll have to get a manager to answer that.
No, so they can't tell me any specifics about the car. I go immediately to another salesman.
It doesn't matter. They're all that way here in Clarksville. You go to a car lot, the salesman can just give you a brochure and tell you he'll get the manager. So what it is
I've been a salesman. You got to know your product.
Yeah. Oh, the manager does, but it's just that way they get somebody real cheap to greet you the car and say, "I'll get the manager."
What I've seen a lot of the car dealerships are doing is they have they have like three levels of salesmen. You got your manager, you've got your more experienced salesman, and then you got like your greeter salesman.
Yeah.
And what they do is they use the greeter salesman for all the stupid work, get these people a coffee, bring that car around, things like that, so that they can pay the medium salesman less, and the higher salesman, the manager, whatever you want to call him, is the one who actually closes the deal. So instead of one guy doing the whole deal, they break this deal into 3 parts and pay everybody less to where the dealership makes more money.
Yep. Yeah, like I said, most here they just got the 2. They got the greeter and the manager. They greet you, bring you coffee. Yeah, I'll get the manager for you. They can answer your questions.
I went and helped some old people buy a Toyota car. I dropped them off at the front door because it was raining and they're older. I dropped them off at the front door. I went and parked, smoked a cigarette. I walked in. They'd been sitting there 5 minutes, and there's 10 salesmen walking around. Nobody talked to them. And then finally, one of the upper level salesmen, he sees us just sitting at that table, and he walked by like twice, and he walks by, he says, "Has somebody talked to you?" "Nope." "Oh, come on over here." And what it is, all the younger salesmen, they're just hanging out in their little room because it was raining that day. They're just hanging out in their little room trying to talk to the little female salesman. And then these are the same people that'll say they got a job at a car dealership, couldn't make any money.
Well, I'll tell you something. If Denise and I go to a restaurant and nobody comes over and says hi to us in the first 5-8 minutes, but yet they've walked by our table, going to other tables they have next to us, I understand they may not be our waitress, and I may understand that they may be busy. But if you walk by our table twice as an employee of that restaurant and you don't even acknowledge the people at the table, we'll just get up and leave.
I give 5 minutes, and I have walked out before.
All right. Denise and I, we have a little breakfast restaurant right across the street. It's the closest restaurant to us. And we went there one night for dinner, and 2 waitresses walked by us going to other tables. Neither one of them acknowledged us, and we just got up and left. And nobody even caught us when we were leaving. We just left.
Yeah. They usually yell at me when I'm leaving. I'm like, no, I've been sitting here 5 minutes. Nobody even acknowledged me.
Yep.
Well, we're busy. Bullshit. Acknowledge. There's
I
600.
walked into the
600
blood center
people.
place to give blood the other day last week, and they were slammed because they were short an employee. So they only had 3 employees instead of 4. And all 3 of them were helping patients do something. But when I walked in and they heard the bell jingle, all 3 of them from the other room turned their head and all said hello and welcomed me, because that's their company protocol. And that was awesome. They acknowledged you. They know somebody else came in, and they'll be with you as soon as they can. And I don't understand why restaurants don't have that same policy.
Well,
the restaurant says an 8-minute limit time. Yep.
The restaurant has that policy. The employees are just too lazy to acknowledge it.
It's not in the safe.
Years ago, I dated this girl. Her dad was like one of the top salesmen in real estate in Southern California, and he used to love Mercedes-Benz. And he'd go in Levi's and a T-shirt. Well, he walked into Mercedes dealer, and the guy wouldn't even give him the time of the day. So he goes, "Okay."
Jason, have a good night.
He turned around and walked across the street.
I'll tell you guys a story that I probably haven't told. Like you say, Bill, people that because they judge them by what they look like.
Hi, Jason.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Well, he went right across the street to the what's the one that starts with A? The Japanese.
Lexus.
Yep. Lexus. Bought it, drove it across the Mercedes-Benz, and drove off.
When I was selling health insurance, since I had a pickup truck, they always gave me the people on dirt roads out in the country.
Hey,
and I went to this guy's trailer that you probably wouldn't let your dog live in. And I get there, and the guy had bare wooden floors. It was the subfloors. He had no linoleum, no bare wooden floors. He had an old 50s or 60s linoleum table, kitchen table, and he had old metal frame chairs, and it just had a piece of plywood as the bottom. And for the back, he had taken the heavy cardboard 50-pound dog food bags, and he'd slid those over the back of the chair, and that's what the back of the chair was. The guy was in like overalls with a dirty white T-shirt. Looked like he'd be evicted from this house any day, but he had contacted our company or answered a survey about needing some type of health insurance. So I gave the guy my whole spiel, and I said, "Is this something you'd be interested in?" He said, "Oh, yes, sir." And they always told us to start off asking for the whole year premium, and the whole year premium was like $695 for this policy. And I said, would that be okay? And he said, "Yes, sir. Stand by." Walked off, went to his bedroom, and he came back and put 7 $100 bills down on the desk. I thought I was going to walk out of there with a 1-month premium for like $50. And the guy I didn't think the man owned $700, and he put it down on the desk. You can't, you just don't know these things sometimes.
I got a couple of customers like that.
Evening, Don.
Hi, Don Roller Creeper. How you doing?
It's not me.
Damn it.
It's not me, Angel clicking.
It's the toy.
It's Zax, and he can't help it. You give him something small and shiny, and he's going to make noise.
Well, I've had a great day today in a lot of ways, but a bad pain day. But personally wise, it's gone great. But Jackson, we sucked at trivia tonight, buddy. Finished 11th out of 17 teams. We did not even break 100 because in round 9 we got a 3 out of 15. And we got another 3 earlier. We did have 2 rounds of 15. We got perfect rounds, but interspersed with 2 rounds of 3. We wound up with 94 points, and we were in 11th out of 17 teams. And then, are you ready? All right, hon, you got the sheet. Okay.
You should have listened to Denise more, Rob.
Denise did give me. She did give me one right answer on the music. Where's today's sheet though?
It just says the one on the far left at the bottom is the final.
So this is the right way
Far left column.
with the that you got circled. Those are the correct answers. All right, whoever gets this correct, without looking it up on your phone. I'm taking you people's word trust here. Here is the bonus question. You ready, Bill?
Yeah.
Put these 5 Christmas movies in order of the year they came out, with the first one being the oldest. So the number 1 will be your oldest, and number 5 will be your most recent. Put these in order of the year they came out, oldest to newest. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, the Santa Claus movie with Tim Allen, the Muppet Christmas movie,
Oh, Jesus.
Scrooged with Bill Murray, and the first Home Alone movie. Put them in order. You guys list them down there. Put all 5 with the year, like 89, 90, whatever. Put them in order, 1 through 5, and I'll give a silver coin to the first person who gets that right.
National Lampoon's is the oldest. The Tim Allen was probably next. Muppets was going to be early 2000s. Or I'm sorry, Bill Murray would have been like 98, 99. Muppets would have been early 2000s.
Hi, Yodi.
Hi, Yodi.
I couldn't even tell you. I know that they're all
National Lampoon's was 80s, early 80s. Tim Allen was popular in the mid 90s. Bill Murray was popular in the late 90s. Groundhog Day, all that type of stuff. The Muppets was going to be early to late 2000s, and I forget what other one he said.
Home Alone.
Home Alone 2?
No, the first one. The
Home Alone, the first one? That would have been like 96, 97, so that would have probably been number 3 on the list. Yeah, Angie, I forgot all the choices. I ran out of
Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
The Santa Claus movie with Tim Allen, the Muppet Christmas movie, Scrooged, and Home Alone.
The Muppets was number 3?
No, that I'm just reading them all over again.
Oh.
But nobody seems to be putting all 5 in.
Nobody can remember that far back, man.
I know. We'll just tell you guys, because we got it completely wrong. We thought
Danny Boy guessed. He says Muppets, Lampoon's, Home Alone, Tim Allen. No, Lampoon's is the oldest on the list.
So Muppet, Lampoon, Home Alone, Tim Allen. He's got 4. He didn't put Scrooge down for Danny Boy. Yeah, Donna, I think those have been quite a bit older there, Donna. So Don says Muppets, Tim Allen, the National Lampoon, Home Alone, and Scrooge. Nope. Okay, let's see what Patty does. Muppets.
Hi, Patty.
Vacation. Murray was Scrooge 3rd. Home Alone 4th. And Tim Allen 5th. Oh, man. You got Dirk Claude got 3 right. Wendy's got 2 right. Pat Paul's got 2 right. Everybody's doing good with Tim Allen, Santa Claus last. Yes. That was the last movie that came out in 94. Right before that, and I thought Muppet Christmas movie was a lot earlier. I thought it was late 70s, early 80s. Muppet Christmas movie came out in 92 as the second one. And then the Home Alone movie came out in 90 for the third one. And then 89 was Vacation. And the oldest out of all those was Bill Murray and Scrooge. And nobody got that right. Nobody in the entire restaurant got that right.
Well, it's not our fault. Bill Murray's 112 and looks like he's only 80.
So, like the first, nobody. I didn't say anybody won.
Bad Santa,
because
Mark.
They stayed with their points, D.
I'll be right back.
We wouldn't have finished in the top 3. Third place was 108. We had 94. But it was 108, 110, and 122. So, yeah, all 3 teams that won, Bill, didn't bet any points. Everybody that bet points got 0.
Oh, damn.
But it was a lot of fun. Ed thanked us all for a good year. I'll be able to be here on time next week, Bill, because they're not doing trivia the next 2 Tuesdays.
Oh, okay.
I know. No trivia for 2 weeks, Bill. We're going to be having withdrawals, buddy. Denise goes, what are we going to do? We have to talk to each other. I don't remember Bill Murray getting shot dead in Zombieland, but then again, it's probably been years since I've seen Zombieland.
Yeah. Yeah, the kid shot him.
Was he a zombie?
He dressed as a zombie to keep the and
okay.
To keep the zombies away from him. You know, he's his own agent and just has a number listed. You can call and talk to him if you want to hire him for a movie.
Very cool. Well, for those wondering why it was a good day today, I had a good day making money. So that's always starts the day off right. I picked up my car today. My mechanic got everything done and charged within the budget that I was hoping it would be in, because I didn't have an amount when he started fixing it. And yeah, that's a great song.
Yeah.
There we go, Mark. Good deal. Yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie, Marty. Absolutely. Yep. Die Hard is one of my favorite movies.
I always like the one sliding through a snow in a rusted Chevrolet. I thought that was a pretty good Christmas song.
And to top off my day, it being a pretty good day, I got pulled over today and used my law enforcement background to get me out of a ticket today.
Don't let him lie to you. Showed a little skin, and the guy let him off.
I did show a little skin. She was repulsed, but she let me off anyway, Bill. No, only kidding. Oh, very cool, Donna. Where you go, babe? Can I get coffee? And then the other thing is, well, I'll tell you that. Hang on, off screen. Let me mute myself a second, Bill.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. Unless it's a class action lawsuit, then don't worry about it, right, Mark Miller?
All right. Wow, you hit the mute button, Bill, and it takes you right off the
yeah.
Right off the screen. Sorry to hear that, Greg. My problem is, though, Mandy, is I left before retirement, so I did not get a retirement badge because I left before retirement age. So, but I'm able to use what's called my CGIS number or my SPIN number. My CGIS number is your Criminal Justice Information System number. So I can give him that number and he can verify who I was through the computer.
Yeah, Gremlins is a Christmas movie.
Speaking of badges, we don't need no stinking
I don't need no
badges.
stinking badge.
Oh, my house.
Ooh.
I don't need no stinking badges.
Well, yeah, because it's only got pulled over.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Percy the Puny Poinsettia? Never heard of that one, Patty. That's interesting.
Bill, can I show a joke that Park Rat Pat sent me? Bill?
Yeah, go ahead. He just sent it to me. Go ahead.
All righty, guys, from our man Park Rat Pat. Dad, am I adopted? Why the fuck would I pick you?
Yeah, I see that. That's funny.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah, that is funny.
Oh my God. Hi, Grandma Kelly. Good evening, Grandma Kelly.
Oh, man.
Good seeing Papaw here tonight. Got 34 people in the room. Thank you all being here, especially on a Teesday night. I love how Bill changes the spelling every week.
Yeah. Like I told people, next week will be members' night stuff. I don't know what I'm doing yet. We'll do something. I'm still just irked that Pinpointer after 3.5 weeks has not gotten to incognito.
Well, since my big jeweler, the one I get all my really cool specialty coins from, like those Canadian half round or half ounce silvers for my channel members. I went down there today and
Sorry,
they
Angel.
had so many cool silver coins. I just went on this crazy buying spree today, and I bought more cool coins. D, you still in the kitchen? Those little baggies of coins.
What's the difference between a Bentley and a cactus? Don't know, Captain Vic. What is? Yeah. Yeah, right, Grandma Kelly. I looked it up, and it's correct that it's going on in different places. It's just that they got incognito uses a PO box, and they told him that they couldn't go to his PO box. Hey, Charlie, how you doing? Uncle Chuckles is in the chat.
No, hello, Charlie.
Yeah, I knew I was going to be taking
Congratulations on
crap
your
for
win
this.
Sunday.
Charlie's here.
Yeah, Angel.
Hey, we'll let anybody
Anxiety attacks.
Cool
I know.
I got these cool little 1 gram silver rounds with different designs on them. That one's got the Statue of Liberty. This one's got
Rob, make yourself
the pirate crossbow
layout so they can actually see them.
Yeah, I guess you'd have to.
I'll do it. I can't make. Oh, there we go. Solo layout. Show them again, Rob, so they can actually see them.
I got these cool little 1 gram coins. This one's got the skull and crossbones on it. I got a bunch of them for my members, and then I've got those beautiful Canadian with the queen on the front and the polar bear on the back, and he had these this week. Look at these beautiful buffalo nickel rounds. You got the American Indian on the front.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I love those.
And then the buffalo on the back. These are half ounce rounds. These are going to be going for the paid members races.
Nice.
$9.99 fine silver. I bought 3 of those today. And
okay, Donna. Let's give you a list of Percy the Puny Poinsettia.
I got this beautiful,
Ooh,
American
nice
double eagle.
I like that.
With the Liberty Bell on the back, though.
It was good.
Nice.
And then final for a full 1 ounce, I got a 1 ounce double eagle with the Liberty Bell. See, the other one was a half ounce, and this one's a 1 ounce. So
that's a half ounce, Rob.
Did you say half ounce? Okay, this one's a half ounce, and this one's a 1/4 ounce.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, I bought me a poop load of silver today.
Nice, Rob.
No, don't jump up on the desk.
My guy down there always gives me a good deal because I pay in cash. They don't lose any money on credit card transaction fees.
I pay in cash at every small business. Very rarely will I make a small business take a card.
So Denise and I mailed a package off to my older sister today, and when we went to go mail it, the first thing it told us was it gave us the warning saying, "Please be advised, Canadian Postal is still on strike. You cannot send anything to Canada." It told us that right there on our PayPay Hotel mailing page. Thank you, Danny.
I thought your older sister was just in the frozen north, not Canada.
She is, but even though, because I hadn't typed in an address yet, so as soon as I clicked on to mail a package, it came up and said, "Be aware." Even before I typed in an address, it wanted to let me know that it couldn't go to Canada.
Well, they just ended that strike today, so from what I read.
Hey, Bill, I was looking at the calendar. Next week is going to be Christmas Eve you're streaming on.
Yep, sure is.
Yep. Canadian postal strike to end Tuesday, which was today.
Yep.
Will my Christmas cards arrive on time? I don't think so.
That's right. This Saturday will be Charlie's giveaway on his channel, and Sunday Rob on his.
Yep.
Hi, Tin Man. Ooh, dual 4K monitors.
Wow, they struck for 32 days and they still have an impasse. So the country's some government organization said they had to CIRB said they're at an impasse, so we're ruling that they got to go back to work and then resume negotiating.
That's going to screw up. Every Canadian kid's going to have a bad Christmas this year.
Yeah.
Well, unless they bought it in Canada for Canada, but yeah, if they were trying to get anything in from Amazon or Temu or Etsy or any place else or Walmart Plus or any place, they're going to be in trouble. Jay Paul says, I need a ho 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 for Christmas. Exactly what kind of ho 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 is that, Jay?
There's plenty of
Mr.
milk.
Charlie, good seeing you here tonight.
You know he just came by.
It is late for Charlie.
You know he just came by to rub in Sunday on you.
God, I'll tell you guys, I'm not kidding when I say this. I'm embarrassed. I was very upset with myself. You know, because with most true and false, or with most multiple choice, you can eliminate two answers is obviously not the right answer. So on probably 9 out of the 10 questions, I eliminated 2 of the answers, and I narrowed it down to 2. And every single one of the 2 I narrowed it down to, I picked wrong. I picked every time I narrowed it down to 2, I picked the wrong one.
You seem to be taking it even harder than those criminal hunting competitions you were having with Marty, where he was kicking your ass regularly.
No, that was with Mally Man. Yeah, well, the thing is, Graham McKelly, is Charlie guessed all his, and he got 7 right. I did have fun, Mandy. I'm upset with myself, Mandy, but I had so much fun that as soon as he ended the stream, I said, listen, I know I embarrassed myself. I said, I consider myself a pretty intelligent guy, especially when it comes to American history. I said, I would love if you ever had me back on that I could try and redeem myself. So I told him, if he ever has somebody at the last minute that gets sick or backs out or something, give me a call and I'll be there. Because I mean, I just enjoy playing trivia.
Didn't they have some guy like that on Wheel of Fortune that never did any good but showed up multiple times? Or Jeopardy?
That's a good possibility. But yeah, I knew Charlie wouldn't let me live that one down for a while.
Oh no.
Evening, Tom Kingery. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the week, Bill. It's going to be a busy week.
Yep.
So, how's your son doing with his foot, Zach?
I don't know. I don't talk to him.
He's a teenager, right?
He'll figure it out. Hey, is your foot still hurt?
Not that he cares. Somebody else asked.
No, they got a walking boot. I believe it's a walking boot. I didn't go to the appointment. I didn't take him to that one. Somebody else did. But I believe they have a walking boot being shipped here, and he's got to wear that until mid-January or something like that.
They're a lot easier than dealing with a crutch, that's for sure.
Yeah, right now he's on crutches and a splint.
Oh,
no, Angie, that was me that answered you under Bill. Right here. That was me, Angie. I can't, when I'm on Bill's stream, under his master thing, my stream answers to him. I have to go to.
He's lying, Angie. He skated you. No, he didn't.
Here you go, Angie. I typed it from the other stream. Okay, boom.
Yeah, he's hopping. He's hopping, Mandy. You probably, I don't know. He's probably hopped by at least once tonight.
Yeah, he did. But yeah, guys, I went and picked up the car today. My mechanic got everything done with the car that I was hoping he could get done. The car
Nice.
is why is the car always in the best shape the day before you sell it?
Well, you see, Rob, that's where me and you differ. I don't sell cars very often. Usually by the time I'm done with them, there's only one destination left. Right to the scrapyard.
Well, it was just running so good today, and it was running so smooth since I had the two new tire, or the one tire put on and then the other tire repaired, and then I had the tires balanced and I had the front end aligned, and I was just cruising down this road today. I was in my own little world. I was the car out front, and it was just cruising so nice. And when that car cruises that smooth, I just lose track of the speed. And as soon as I saw him sitting there, I knew it. I knew the lights were going to come on as soon as I saw him sitting there tucked into that side road. And I wasn't even to him yet, and the red and blues came on, and I just pulled over at the next indent in the road.
Did you get a ticket?
No, I got out of it.
All right, you guys want to see paint at the pump? I sent this to one of the other YouTube guys today. That was filling up one of my work trucks.
Jesus Christ, $123. And what does that say? 31 gallons?
31 gallons. That was it. I actually
so that's what, 4 something a gallon, Zach?
389.
Or high threes?
389.
We got gas here. We got gas here at Sam's Club the other day for $2.69, Zach. And the Mercedes takes either premium or E85. And maybe as you as a mechanic can explain that, Zach, they don't want you put in 87. They either want you putting in 93 octane or E85. And it says right on my gas cap lid, you can use E85. So I put some E85 in today, and that was only $2.59. So what's the difference with the ethanol 85 that's better for a engine that takes premium gas as opposed to an 87 octane without ethanol? What's the difference there? What does that E85 do to run for a high performance engine?
Your engine wants your engine wants the higher octane on the regular gas because of higher compression. Higher octane reduces knots because you have higher compression engine. When you're running E85, that means your car is flex fuel, and it has a fuel composition sensor. So basically there's a sensor on that car somewhere on the fuel line that tests the fuel, and it decides what percentage of the fuel is E85, and it changes your fuel trims and your injector times and all that. It makes the injector stay open longer to spray more fuel. People don't realize it, but commonly, even though E85 is cheaper, you're getting less miles to the gallon. And they'll argue it or things like that. But the fact of the matter is, you look at the BTU scales, E85 is much less. Yeah, there he goes. E85 is much less powerful than standard gasoline. But your car has a sensor to be able to measure that and understand that, okay, I'm running gasoline with 40% E85, and it adjusts.
I just learned something. I didn't realize it had a sensor to monitor that. Very cool.
Yeah, it's called a fuel composition sensor. Better hope one never goes bad. They're expensive.
I'll tell you, Danny boy, I don't think I'd have been more embarrassed answering that than I was Sunday answering those history questions I missed.
Did you turn red?
I was pretty embarrassed, Zach.
I mean, I've seen you turn nearly the same shade of red as that hat. So if you spent the last 20 minutes of the stream beat red, I really missed it. I was looking for it too because I couldn't remember what channel it was going to be on.
See, and I forgot to put the link up. Somebody else texted me and said, Rob, you gave us a nice heads up about it, but you didn't put the link in. And I completely forgot to put Tony's link in because he had it built in the. So I could have put the URL, and I completely forgot to put the URL in.
Okay, now I forgot the link for Sunday morning.
Bill,
He didn't forget the link for Sunday morning. He forgot the stream for Sunday morning.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny because I couldn't sleep, so I actually got up like at 10 after 8, and I'm like, okay, I can actually get a YouTube video or something watching my Tesla channel. And she's like, Denise is like, you got everything done? I go, yeah, everything's set up. I just need to go. And then I sat down here at the computer at 3 minutes to 9, and I clicked on the stream, and it wasn't there. And then right about then, all the text started coming in. Hey, Rob, you having a stream today? Rob, where's the stream? Rob, you streaming today? Oh, cool. Got quite the snowstorm happening. Where are you at, Hot Dog Diggs?
What is snow, and why would it be in the form of a storm?
He's up in Canada. Pugsy, how you doing?
Evening, Plugs.
Hello, Plugs. Jim Steele's hoping you're going to run a race for a Tesla muffler.
As soon as I find one.
Hi, Ray.
Oh no, my duck races, my paid my paid account has expired.
Your paid membership on what?
On the duck races, you can pay. You have to pay to get those 1,000 characters.
Oh,
What's that cost? Another $30 or $40 a year?
Nope, it's only $16 a year, Zach. I think it's the best deal out there.
It's the only way you can do what you do.
StreamYard. Hey, Plugs. Hey, Ray. StreamYard's $20 a month and up.
I don't think for what you get as a paid StreamYard channel, that to me it's not worth it for what they give you free. You can have up to 6 people on the free one and up to 10 on the paid one. So what? To be honest with you, if you get 6 people, they're talking over each other so much. I don't even want to know what a stream is going to look like with 10 hosts up there. Everybody's just going to be talking over each other.
You get more hours
and more admins.
Yeah.
But I've never gone over the hours. I mean, I've come close a couple times, but I mean, even Bill, when I was doing Charlie's stream and I was doing 2.5 to 3 hour streams a week, I still wasn't exceeding my limit.
Yeah, I mean, some people do.
Yeah. Yeah, there are some people that stream almost every day, so it's worth it.
I mean, you got like Wrench's stream, depending on his mood and who's in chat. I've seen his streams go 5 or 6 hours.
Yeah.
I've seen it go two, 1 or 2. But if we're on Wrenches or if we're on PAs or something like that, we can run one of those streams 5 or 6 hours, no problem.
Yeah.
I'm building a race right now.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Rob. Mr. President, I'm getting tired of holding your sand scoop and GoPro. You only exceed the StreamYard limit when it's your stream. Well, yeah.
You guys have made a comment in a few minutes. Make a comment.
Hello.
Yeah, Mark, I saw that. He's gonna talk about it more in his stream on Friday or Thursday. Hello, Hot Dog.
Evening, Tom Riley.
Let's see how many people we got in here now. We have 39.
The medical detectorist, welcome to the chat. Where are you located?
Hello, Patty D.
Hi, Patty D.
Good evening, Patty D.
She says, put me in, please. Is Bill wearing the hat? that will make Rob and I filthy rich. No, Rob's wearing the Tesla hat. I'm not.
Rob's had a good 60 days with Tesla, guys. I'm not going to lie here. Tesla has freaking exploded over the last 60 days. So that I've been sitting and waiting for 3 years for this to happen has finally happened.
Oh, you mean their stock exploded? You really have to say these things correctly, Rob, because when you're like, "Oh, Tesla exploded today," I'm like,
I guess I shouldn't be talking about electric cars exploding.
Yeah.
Yep,
the drones are from America looking for misplaced nuclear products.
Howdy, Captain Vic. Well, Bill, we mentioned the race and we went up to 46 people.
Yes, we sure did.
I'm telling you, Jim, it's uncanny.
That and XRP, says Gary.
He's talking about his stocks, Tesla and XRP.
Yeah, I know.
I keep waiting for SpaceX to go public and for them to offer everybody that's got Tesla stocks a chance to buy in at SpaceX at the opening.
Plugs. I still have gas engines and an Ox 800. Same thing, Pat. They're not sure where it came in or where it's at. So
I was going down the road the other day about a month and a half
Mr.
ago.
Reed is here. Holy smokes, Mr. Reed is
hello.
here.
Hello, Reed. I was going down the road the other day about a month and a half ago. I actually saw one of those semi trucks with the big nuclear disposal containers on it. You know, like for a power plant or whatever. Driving down the freeway. That's pretty rare to see, or at least I'd never seen one in person.
And he didn't have any kind of escort, Zach?
No.
Wow.
They just had that big cocoon thing or whatever they're talking about, that special crash thing with a couple of nuclear signs on it, and he's doing 70 miles an hour down the road.
Wow, normally they're
waste dump out in your backyard, Zaxxon. So.
Yeah, they were just heading over to Zach's backyard. So,
Bill and Christine, hello. Thanks for stopping in.
As long as it keeps away the solar.
Bill here digging SoCal. He goes to all the cool places.
Yes, he does.
Bill, Metal Detective Mermaid just came in. 3 people need wrenches, Bill. Hot Dog Diggs,
okay.
Metal Detective Mermaid, and Ray Diggs.
Yep, I'll get them. As soon
me,
as
Bill?
it slows down on the YouTube side. Slow down here.
Bill, also Ray Diggs needs a wrench.
Yep.
But good evening, Mermaid.
Sure. Okay. Where are you, Ray? Ray, I know you're here somewhere. Yeah, now trying to find them on the YouTube side. Come on, where are you?
Hello, Miss Leanne. Good evening.
Here you go. Already did Hot Dog Diggs. What the heck? Why am I not seeing them?
Hot Dog Diggs, Ray, and Mermaid, please.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not seeing them on the YouTube side. I just got Paul Hot Dog Diggs.
I can see Mermaid.
And I'm not seeing her for some reason. That is very strange. Oh, there she is. Okay.
All right, Mermaid's at 10:34 p.m.
Yep, got her.
Okay,
I know Ray Ray's in there.
Fine. Hot Dog Diggs is at 10:33.
Got
Bill.
him. All I got to get is Ray.
Okay.
If I can find him. And he made quite a few posts.
No, Hot Dog Digs, that ain't happening.
There we go. You're all smurfed. Hi, Greg. Yankee down south. How you doing?
Well, Plugs, if you're invested in Tesla too, you know it's been a good 60 to 90 days.
NorCal. Hello. How you doing?
Good evening, NorCal. There's another name I got to put in.
Yep. Being smirked is better than sex. I don't know about that one, Donna. But.
Yeah, I don't know about that one either. Yeah, Metal Detector says New Jersey, the land of the drones. Yeah, that stuff's getting out of that.
It's not just Jersey medical detectors. Back over on the West Coast, they're doing it too.
Oh, Yankee down south.
You got that. You got that right, Jim. Great seeing Reed here tonight.
Yeah, it is.
Nice, Patty. Very nice.
Well, Reed, I'm not sure, but sometime after the first of the year, of course, way after the first year, now that I'm thinking of going to have my hip surgery, I will be heading out to Northern California. So hopefully we can hook up, go do some detecting.
Yeah, Mermaid, I forgot to tell you, this is where we're at on Tuesday nights too. Our little group.
Oh yeah. We did forget to tell her, huh? Thank you, Diana. That's all the states are hitting up with the drones, huh? Okay.
Wow, Robert Ferguson got a Knox 900 given to him in his video today. Wow, Carrie.
Nice.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Angel, I got you in, sir. I got you in the race. And there's Mr. Greg, Yankee down south.
Down south, yep.
Donna, Denise has that problem all the time.
Yep, at 8 o'clock your Central Time, Mermaid. Remember at 8 p.m. at Central Time every Tuesday. I have a stream. Yeah, agreed. We do need to get together. If we time right, maybe we could get Gary to come up from Southern California. Bill and Christine.
Wow, NorCal says, hey, Carrie Holder Reed, Turd Ferguson is a douchebag. Turd Ferguson is our trivia team name. And we're not douchebags. Well, tonight we were.
Yes, it is, Angel. That's why everybody's blue. If you want to post a link to your channel, you go right ahead. That's what it's all about here.
Well, Plugs, I will tell you this. This is the only one. I've got all my eggs in one basket here.
Yeah, so sorry, Patty. I understand that completely. Yes, and Angie and Rick and Josh, as of now, go live 1 hour before my stream, 7 p.m. Central.
Actually, Diana, that's incorrect. The head of the FAA come out, and he just said that the reason they think there's a lot more drone sightings at night is because they just loosened the laws to where you're now able to fly your drone at night. So it used to be you could not, but now you can. They just changed the law, and they think that's why you're seeing an explosion of that. And
I'm in Tennessee, Paul. I used to live in Northern California. I'm in Tennessee, but I think next year we'll be moving back to California.
Yeah, Greg, maybe so, but I think a few need to get shut down to stop this crap from happening.
I forgot that he does do that too, because I watched Ferguson since the beginning. Class rings, he doesn't try to find the owner; he sells them for the gold content.
Who's that, Bill?
Robert Ferguson, metal detecting.
Oh, Angel says she's a lady. My apologies, Angel. Thank you. Oh, okay. You call him Turd Ferguson. Okay. All right. Gotcha. Okay.
Heck, they're probably the ones flying them, J. Paul.
Yeah, there you go. Gary's got it. Yeah, Diana, the
Yeah, I know,
drones the
Don.
size of
I
the
said
car.
she could.
Drones the size of a car are not personal drones. Okay.
Yeah, I just said that, Angel. That's why you became your blue. If you want to drop your link, go right ahead. Anybody, that's why you're been smirked. You can put your link in any time.
Yeah, Greg, Reed. He's not out there anymore. Reed, he's not out in.
No, he knows that.
Anymore.
But I was supposed to go back a couple years ago, didn't make it. So
I like Mark Asylum's answer. What's in New Jersey that's so important to fly a drone over? That's hilarious, Mark.
Lost nuclear material. So that's what they're looking for. No, my sister-in-law died a couple months back. My brother's not doing well, so I got to head out to California.
Miss Torchy, good evening.
Sorry to hear that, Bill.
Thanks, Jackson.
Let me double check, make sure I got Northern Found in here. Nope.
Thank you, Metal Detecting Mermaid. She's got a great channel. Go check her out. Subscribe.
Yeah, guys, since she's here today, I'm gonna bring her up.
Wow.
Guys, she's still short of 100, folks. We can get her to 100. Our community can get her to 100. Oh, we got another new name, Tomcat Josh. Welcome, Tomcat Josh.
Yes, I just saw that.
I know who he is.
And if I can find it. You know him, Zach?
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream.
Okay. Welcome to the stream, and you've been smirked, so you can post your link if you want to. Oh, so too, Angie, I'd like to meet you, Rick and Josh. Whole bunch of people. I already did it, Greg. Just gave them one. Bunch of people in here I'd love to meet that I haven't met. That's why I was hoping to make it to Greg's seated hunt there in Mississippi. It doesn't look like I'm going to. So,
well, I know right now all my travel is on hold until I get the hip fixed.
Well, he'll be holding that right when I have my surgery. So that's going to be a nope. Can't do that.
All right, I'm just checking this.
Metal Detecting Mermaid texts Donna. She's in Mexico. She does beach hunting. That's a great channel.
Well, I think Angel does too. Angel's at 214. Okay, it's probably Mermaid.
Yeah.
I'll get her too.
Oh, gonna pick up a motorcycle from your cousin, huh, Reed? Well, you still got that one you bought off Amazon, don't you, Reed?
That was a cool thing, him buying that motorcycle and putting it together.
Yeah. I've been riding the hell out of it. Oh, okay. It's not a seated event. Sorry about that, Greg. I thought it was seated too. Mississippi is a natural. Damn. That makes me want to be able to go more, but I'm having surgery, so that ain't going to happen.
When are they doing yours, Bill?
What was that, Jackson?
When are they doing your surgery?
Some after the end of January, sometime in February. Or sooner, maybe. Oh, yeah. I've been looking at the Royal Enfield 650s there, Reed. brand new 650 for 7,000 out the door. Great deal.
Donna Mermaid needs subs.
Yep.
She's brand new. She hunts some beautiful beaches in Mexico.
Yep.
Thank you, Georgianne. Thank you very much. Thank you, Angel.
Mississippi is in May. If I get it soon enough, I could be healed up by then.
Yeah. Thank you, Donna. Somebody says Tomcat is awesome. Very cool. Mark, you're hilarious. All righty, Bill, I got the race done.
Okay.
Go for it, Mermaid.
Yeah, you can ask this metal detecting question, Mermaid. No problem. Ask away.
In theory, this is a metal detecting channel.
Yeah. As he
You know
said,
what,
in
Bill?
theory. What was that, Rob?
So you know what? Even though I bought these for some members races, these little gram silver round coins, they are so cool. We're going to give one away tonight.
Oh, thank you very much, Rob. Thank you.
I just think these things are great. They each got different designs on them. I really like it. I will put these in a nice envelope.
Okay.
Alrighty, guys, we are running for silver here. And shuffle characters one more time. And 3, 2, 1.
Mermaid, you'll get that from the minerals in the ground. You can get jumpy false signals.
Yeah, you just got to turn your sensitivity down.
Yep. And I have different machines, but I have an Xterra Pro like you do, and especially near the salt water and in the sand, you want to turn your sensitivity down. And remember to run it in beach mode, because that's what that's set up for, is basically salt. And don't worry, turning the sensitivity down will not decrease the depth that you'll be able to find stuff at either. So,
Detecting with Jim, good evening.
Jim Steele, we're not going to lie.
No.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. I guess that means Jim can actually see his duck on the screen.
Oh, that too. But I was just thinking, yeah, we know he's a clown, so. "19-second fade back. Hot Dogs is still holding the lead. But
Hot Dogs, J. Paul, Mark's Asylum up there, Marty V, Wendy, Texas Donna's fading, so is Hot Dog Diggs.
Yep. Oh,
here comes Georgianne.
Oh, is it going to be? It's going to
Boom,
be.
Miss Georgianne.
Congrats, Georgianne.
Let me get my notebook out here.
Georgianne, you're still there, aren't you? No. Be here, Georgianne. We don't want to see you get McCloried. Woohoo! Thank you, she says. Thank you.
Nice, Mermaid.
All right, we didn't have to start the. I believe I probably have Miss Georgianne's.
Yeah, she commented, so it's all done.
Yeah. And no, people, she did that in pesos, so it's not $100 if you're wondering.
Yeah, it worked out to about $8-9, folks.
But thank you very much. I mean, that really helps. Because the money I make here, I put it towards prizes for races and stuff and help with shipping. Yeah, congratulations, Georgianne.
And the winner, my first little 1 gram silver rounds goes to Miss Georgianne. I love it.
Sweet.
All righty, guys. Well, I got a lot of my running around done today. So I will be here tomorrow getting the car ready to sell, get it cleaned up, and then getting some packages starting to be mailed out.
Yep.
Nice, Rob.
I got some things
Good
to
evening,
do.
Bart Cubbins. Bart Cubbins is here.
Yep.
Oh, Miss Mermaid, thank you very much. It's very kind of you.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Ron. That's why I told people that space
Okay.
I
was busy writing my duck race down there, Bill.
Oh, you were thinking about on yours, huh? Yeah.
She offered it mine, yeah. So
Yeah.
Thank you, Mermaid. Okay, so we had Bart Cummins come. Oh, that piece was awesome. Zach, it hit 81 here today.
Hi, Rachel. Oh,
nice.
You got in here late, Rachel. You just missed out on winning some silver.
Midday, it was pretty warm here.
And who else came in? I know Bart came in, and David came in, and you said Miss Rachel just came in?
Rachel, Jersey Ray. 52 in the house. Thank you all so much. Thank you.
Have her quilt written down in your giveaway.
And Ringo and Czar is here. Good evening, Ringo.
Oh, Mark's Asylum says he has an old pen set, gold plated, 2 pens. Give them away.
Nice, Mark.
Well, thank you, Mark.
All righty.
Did you hear Georgianne's question, Rob?
No, what?
She wants to know if you have her quilt written down in your giveaway.
Well, I will write it down again right now, just so I don't not. But I think I did put it in the box. But Georgianne, I will write it down again. She did send me the beautiful picture.
Yeah, it's 56 here, Patty, and rating, so the humidity is pretty high here too.
What's humidity?
Yeah, come on, you're getting some there. I know that, Zach.
Nuh-uh. We're not getting humidity.
No, it dried up, did it?
It was actually a teeny bit humid today here.
Oh my God, Reed said,
mob today.
Reed says it's the first time today in the last month they got over freezing. I couldn't take.
Sorry, I don't want to live anywhere where you have to make that.
No.
Thank you all for subbing the Mermaid channel. Thank you very much.
Humidity. I like that, Gary. Humidity.
All right, I know one other person. Thank you, Angel. Gold-plated 2 pens. Let's give them away. All righty.
Now, Georgianne wants to throw in a wartime silver nickel coin pack that you can run.
Take care, Pat. See you tomorrow.
Good night, Pat. Thanks for stopping in. So, you want to run a separate race for that, Georgianne, or you want to do that for DAL? How do we want to do this?
What did you want to see, Angie? What? Find it email. Yep. You sent me a picture. Hold on.
Rob, your microphone moved. We can have a hard time hearing you.
Okay, shouldn't. It's on.
There.
Okay.
I didn't say it was off. I said it moved. Separate race, says Angie. Okay. We're on 2 quick races here. One for Mark Miller's pens and one for Georgianne's
Wartime nickel, nice.
Wartime nickel, thank you.
Alrighty, guys. Here's Georgianne's quilt for the Christmas giveaway.
Oh, sweet. That is nice.
That's it.
Wow.
It almost looks like one of those paintings that you have to see the face in it. That's just gorgeous.
Yeah, that's one of those ones. That's one of those ones my eyes can't comprehend.
Yep. Very, very nice.
It's pretty.
But
Very
there you
nice.
go.
You better make sure I'm in the race for that one, Rob.
Absolutely, sir. All right, let's get the duck race back up. And we're going to run for the pens first.
Yeah, run for the pens first and then Georgianne's.
All righty, guys. I added. Let me just.
I
do a
think
quick
everybody's in here has seen what I've donated, haven't you guys? I'm donating 2 pinpointers to Rob's Christmas giveaway. You've seen them, right?
Yep, he is.
Well, I know you've seen them. I'm wondering, is anybody here that hasn't seen them?
Carl Ellsworth's here. Good evening, Carl.
Hi, Carl. Hoping to break the record, but we dropped back down.
All right, well, let's run this race here. Done, set, shuffle characters. Shuffle
Mark
characters.
has. As soon as the race is over, I'll show you guys. Because I know Rachel has, I upgraded Rachel from the.
And this is for the 2 pen set from, is it Mark's Asylum, Bill?
Yes, it is.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
What happened, Angel?
You has Angel in there?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
They're listed as 100 angels.
I don't see a Robin there anywhere.
I put Menardo in.
Oh, there
I
you
put
go.
Zach's in, and I put Papa Rouse in. I remember to put all 3 of us in, Zach.
Those are the 3
Thank
most
you, Rob.
important ones.
They are.
Good duck, everyone.
Wow, that came up fast, that 19-second fade. Look at everybody's fading but Torchy.
That's all right. The winner's still in the back somewhere.
Well, here comes Plugs.
Here comes Plugs.
Here comes Texas Donnie. Here comes Park Rat.
No, it'll be Plugs.
Plugs hangs on. Boom, Plugs for days. Congratulations.
Plugs, you still here?
Not showing on the screen, so let me start the Plugs. If you're here, you got to come up, Plugs, because we know Donna's here.
Yeah, Donna's here. We know. Hi, Wendy. Plugs, he's still here. I get a feeling he's not going to be here.
Donna's here.
Hi, Paula.
Nice, Mermaid. Hello, Paul.
Hello, Miss Paula.
Did anybody set a timer?
I did.
Oh,
I
okay.
did. All right.
And it
That goes to Texas Donna.
goes to Donna.
You know, Bill, we're actually getting Rob trained pretty good with this timer and setting up these races. He's really coming along.
Pretty long way for
Don't
Menardo, huh?
don't say too much all at once, Zach, and it goes to his head. So.
That's all right. If he starts getting a big head on him, we'll just mention Sunday. It'll bring him right down.
Yeah, you mentioned Sunday or Tesla mufflers, one of the two.
Okay, before we do the next race, I'm going to go solo here. So those who haven't seen, if this stupid thing will work, come on.
Who was that race for? Who does Donna need to email?
That was
Mark the Asylum.
Donna, email
Mark
Mark's
Miller. You
Asylum.
can post. Mark Miller, post your email, please. Anyways, for Rob's giveaway, I'm donating two of these Kioweets pinpointers. They're IP868 waterproof. That was slow turn on because that was a dead battery I threw at it. Come on.
Yeah, that'll be a really slow turn on.
No, I didn't want to open up the battery that came with it, so I threw
Take care,
it. Turns to be
Patty.
a bad one. So, and believe me, these things, I know they're waterproof. Not only have I seen it, but there we go.
Nice, Bill.
It has the, like the AccuPoint, it's got a scale on it, vibrate or sound. And these are not Chinese. They're made in East India, which puts out a lot of good products. And it has a light in it that you can turn on and off. So,
Danny boy, have a good night.
Good night, Danny boy. So, two of those
All
are
right,
being given.
Angel said she's going live at 9:30 tonight. Is that tonight or upcoming tomorrow night? And what's 9:30 Pacific time? Is that what is that?
She says 9:30 Pacific time, so that would be tonight. And that's be about an hour and a half.
Okay, so you're right around 8:00, Zach, because we're 3 hours behind. Okay.
Yeah, we're 8:00.
No.
All right. Well, let me do this.
Yeah. Rob, do you have sleeping troubles, right?
Yeah.
Now, not to brag or rub it into anybody, but I have absolutely zero sleeping trouble, so I absolutely love to sleep at night. I'm up early, but I do enjoy going to bed because I sleep so well.
All right, I got her stream pulled up, and if I'm still awake, I'll be there.
Sorry, I won't be there. I know I got to get up early in the morning. Otherwise, I'd love to be there.
I'll be asleep.
But let's do Georgianne's race.
Georgianne's race? All right,
Yep.
Sounds good. And I didn't. Oh, Sheldon's here. Got to get Sheldon in.
Yep. Thank you, Angie. I know a couple good people are. A couple people are going to enjoy them. Whoever wins them, they work really well.
Yeah, Gary, we're gonna have a fun time, Gary.
Yeah. You're going to start early or go late that day, or both?
We're gonna start at 8:30, Bill.
So that'd be 7:30 my time. Okay.
Is that okay?
Fine by me. Yeah.
Just come in when you get up, Bill.
So that's a half hour early, Rob?
Yeah, it's a half hour early.
I'll be up and ready, Rob.
And don't worry, Zach, you're not up that early. We're giving prizes away for 3 hours straight, buddy.
I know you're going to need help because that chat's going to be flying.
Alrighty, guys. Duck race number 3, 11:04 p.m. And this is from Georgianne. What is she putting up, Bill?
War Nickel.
Oh, cool.
Oh, Carl Ellsworth. Grand Malls. My first ex-wife used to have those. Not a pretty thing.
Yodi is saying they got an email to review an OMMO detector. Do you guys think they should do it?
Oh, the OMO?
Yeah.
Why not, Yodi? Give it a
Yeah,
shot.
do it. What the hell?
I've heard of a couple people. Denise K, the girl that I hunt Clover Beach with, she has one of those. Thank you, Miss Paula. And here we go. One more shuffle. 3, 2, 1 for Silver War Nickel, folks, by Miss Georgianne. Thank you.
I'll reach out to Bill and Christine at Digging SoCal. I'll email you, Rachel. Everybody email Rachel. She says nobody emails her. Well, I don't know why they don't sell that. Kyle Wheats sells their pinpointers here, but they make 2 metal detectors, but I haven't seen them on Amazon or anywhere. Got to see about those. Come on, duck, swim, stop waddling. Jim's a Trump duck.
Wow,
And he's
Carl.
already fading. Jim, you picked the wrong duck.
I don't know. He seems to be on a roll right now, Bill.
Well, I think Jim just headed back to DAL with his Trump duck.
All righty, guys, 7 seconds. It's a crowded Rellerigger faded. Who's coming up? Is it Yodi? Look at that.
It's like Yodi.
Yodi at the last second. Boom.
Congrats, Yodi. I in here earlier.
Congratulations, Yodi.
Congratulations, Yodi. Georgianne,
Gotta
can
be here, though, Yodi.
All right, I know Yodi's here.
Yep, he says, I'm here. Just saw him. Congratulations, Yodi.
Boom. Yep, there he is. All righty.
Please put in your email, Georgianne. And congratulations, Yodi. Thank you so much, Georgianne. Thank you, Mark Miller. Thank you, Georgianne. She just put her email in.
Go.
All righty, guys, I'm giving myself notes here. All right.
Well, everybody, thank you so much for being here. It's been a great night, a fun night.
Fast moving night. Stream was Bill. I know you
Fast
topped out at
moving night.
49 or 51. Great crowd tonight, guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah. And Saturday night, see you at Charlie's. Sunday morning, see you at Rob's. And then next Tuesday, see you here. And an hour before mine, everybody head over to Angie and Rick's. Tuesday Tuesday night.
And if I'm up tonight, I will be over on Angel's stream if I'm up tonight.
Now,
Awesome.
if I happen to have insomnia tonight, Angels, I'll be at your stream. I never know.
Rachel, a lot of those ducks forget how to go up the stream there, but you're not alone there. Bad
So
idea.
everybody-
Joe gets here, and boom, we're calling it a night. Take care, everybody.
Take care, everyone. Thank you.
Later, folks.